What up, do y'all? This is Chris Evans, and this is Talking Data and More. And today, it's time to set your watches ahead because I want to talk to you all about it's time to move to the cloud. Yes, that's right. Today, I want to talk about the benefits of moving to the cloud and why so. I recently had a conversation with an individual who wasn't a federal or state organization who told me they're not ready for the cloud. They're not moving to the cloud. They're not going to move to the cloud. Maybe never, ever, ever, right? And, never is a strong word. And it was kind of funny when this individual told me this because I kind of then, just peeled back the onion, all right, and just challenged this individual and said, that's great, I understand, but do you utilize any applications such as Salesforce, HubSpot, or maybe you're an SMB? Do you utilize QuickBooks Online? Or maybe if not, do you utilize Facebook ads, Google ads to operate your marketing? Because if so, guess what? That data's on the cloud.
It went up to the cloud.
You can't get it down from the cloud?
Nobody understands the cloud.
Right? Yeah, it's up in there. Like, what is the cloud? But let's be honest. It's not as complex as we all think. And at the end of the day, if your organization that hasn't taken that step forward to move to the cloud, or at least have that hybrid approach where you're having on-prem and cloud solutions, I challenge you to start taking a look at what you have on-prem today and seeing if you have the ability to move that to the cloud. And why so? The reason why would be some of the benefits that I want to list today on this video. And to me, there are about 6 major benefits I see moving to the cloud. And some of them you can even group into smaller categories. But what are those 6 benefits that I see moving to the cloud will help an organization's Famosa or even the road, project specific, right? The first one is this. What is this?
Get the money, dollar bill, yo.
Yeah, that's right. Money, reducing costs, having the flexibility of your spend and pricing. What do I mean by that? Well, moving to the cloud allows an organization to be flexible on its pricing and spend and allowing it that solution that you're working on today to scale. So maybe you don't need to have all those servers or horsepower on day one. You're able to scale your solution. And what that does is that allows you to either, save on your costs, right? And maybe we're now during a time with COVID, you had to scale back on the solution and say, you know what, let's pause it right now because we don't need it because we need to focus on more mission critical specific projects. Well, guess what? Cloud allows you to do that. It allows you to put a pause. So at the end of the day, you're able to reduce the cost during these, crunch times, I would say, right? So reducing costs and having that flexibility of your spend is really important, is a huge benefit, right? And at the end of the day, let's be honest. If you did this on-prem, what would happen? If you started that road, that Mimosa, and you bought all these servers and hardware and etc., and at the end of the day, you're not going to use them, what are you going to do? Are you going to leave them in the garage? No. Are you going to sell them on eBay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cute.
I don't actually sell anything here. I just sell them on eBay.
Oh, I don't get it.
No. I mean, come on. There's no benefits of that now. So moving to the cloud allows you to have that flexibility and ability of your spend and reducing costs. Huge benefit. Second benefit of moving just to the cloud is the easy one, scalability. Right? So when you're looking at that road, that project that you're working on, how are you going to scale? Right? And will it be able to scale over time? And the addition with moving to the cloud, allowing you to scale, it allows you to do it quicker and faster, right? And again, going back to point one, at your cost, you're able to slowly scale your solution and you're able to slowly see the benefits as well as seeing the cost. So 2 is scalability. The third one that goes with the second one also is mobility. Very important. As we know, we've all been hit with COVID. We're all now changing the way we do business, especially now. Hey, I'm working from home, right? Cloud gives you the ability and mobility to allow your team and your business to operate anywhere and everywhere. Huge benefit being mobile. And you have to be mobile nowadays to have the speed. And the speed allows businesses and organizations to win, right? The fourth one, biggest one, I'm sure operations, anybody who's in operations is going to love this. Disaster recovery. Very important, right? We know all, no matter how well the best solutions we put in place, things may happen, right? Server may go down, something fails. How do you recover? Well, the cloud has that ability to recover quickly so that your business is still continuous, so that it's operating, right? And maybe something happened where you now need to go in your loss prevention mode. You're needing to obtain that data again, right? Cloud gives you that ability to go back in time to get some of that loss and get back that recovery if needed, right? So again, that's a huge benefit, that disaster recovery, that loss prevention, something operations team loves, right? Because we all know no matter how well we develop or design something, something is bound to happen. But how quickly can you recover so that the business or your customers don't even know that there was an issue, right? So that's the fourth one. The fifth one, and I know it's in the back of everyone's mind about cloud, is security, right? Security. Now, some of you are going to say, I don't believe these cloud vendors are secure. I ask you to take the time and pause this video and Google any of the three major cloud vendors: AWS, Azure, GCP, Google, right? And then Google with the security. You will find out that these cloud vendors, along with the others, spend millions upon millions upon millions of dollars for security alone. This is something that is critical to any cloud organization or business today, because they understand that security is not only important for them, for their business, their reputation, but for your business, right? So most organizations, most cloud businesses are investing heavily in security, right? And one thing I'll challenge you is, most of the times when we hear these stories about these hacks and data loss, most of the time it's not because of the cloud vendor. Most of the time it's negligence on the employees, whether it's us all using password as password, or it's just, unfortunate hackers are phishing, right? And we just miss it and we get caught up in it, right? So I challenge you is to look at the specific cloud vendors that you want to invest in or cloud solutions, and look at the security. You will see that security is a huge investment for many of these cloud solutions today. And it's a huge benefit because they're investing heavily on security that then trickles down to you, allowing your data to be secure as well. Right? And the sixth and last one is a very important, especially now as we've dealt with COVID, is the collaboration and control. So since COVID has now pivoted many organizations and businesses to have its employees, such as myself, work from home, we still need to have that collaboration. We still need our IT to have the proper control when users and employees are utilizing data from home locations, from even locations from the beach if you're one of the fortunate ones working from Barbados. If so, you're a lucky one. But giving your team the flexibility to have that control and collaboration is very important in these times. And these are just some of the key benefits when moving to the cloud. So when you're starting that mimosa, when you're starting that road, take a look at if cloud is right for you. Because I promise you, looking at the benefits that I talked about today, it is right. And it is right for the solution that you're building out today.